44. How'd you get in meaningful music?
It was a long process.
It was a long process.
Man.
I was walking around with Kane one night.
A lot of paperwork. A lot of paperwork went into this. Like,
we went up the key together, and we was like, look into our eyes. You're gonna take one. No.
Here's what really happened.
No, what really happened
Found this
is
fool sitting outside of Walmart greeting people.
Yeah,
he had nothing better to do.
This is true.
Very meaningful activity.
This is true. This is true. But I was still with Kane though, and no, I fucking
Kane was down the way
I
preaching.
just needed a change, really, man. Like I was on tour and shit, that Uprising tour, and that shit just opened my eyes, like, to the bullshit in the world. Like, you see all kinds of shit when you're on the road, and then you see people's true colors too. Like when you're on the road, you're going all the time with them. Like you really see what's really going on and what's underneath and shit. And I just kept losing out, and I was putting so much in, and it was just some bullshit. And so I hit up Key and asked him what was going on, and I talked to Carol and Lorenzo too, and we were all talking, and shoot, Key was like, shit, come on over, shoot, let's make this official. So
that's cool.
I was going to wait till after the tour to make it all official, but then I just canceled the whole damn tour out the rest of it, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it now. So we jumped on in here first, and shit, it's been good ever since.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So is there going to be any more, I guess,
really
any
cool.
more people coming from your side jumping over there?
That's a good story.
Man, well, shit, actually, we ran into Velo 2 days ago. And
Wouldn't that be a hell of a deal? Wouldn't that be a hell of a deal? Velo joins up with meaningful music. That'd be awesome, though.
Like, I'm pretty sure you still have a CD that you're selling with a track called Meaningless Music. Like,
Yeah,
really?
exactly.
Really?
He's got his first.
Hello,
He's got
Velo.
Tornado back on sale now too.
Open your eyes.
That fool, man. That fool's he's selling that old Tornado CD again.
He's like, shh, that old thing with the fuck meaningful. We're not talking about that anymore. That CD's
like,
gone.
Yeah, like he
It
went.
ain't
Shut that
gone.
aside.
I still see copies around.
Man, I saw a copy on the street the other day, no lie, and somebody
Yeah.
like burnt his face out the picture.
Yeah.
And I picked it up. I was just fucking getting my jog in, and I picked it up and saw it. I was cracking up.
I got a little
wasn't
personal.
holding on to it.
I got a little personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, had a moment.
Oh shit.
They gave me one at Papa John's, and so I gave it to a driver. I gave it to one.
Really?
Yeah, he came into Papa John's, and I was managing there, and he hands me one of his CDs, and I looked and I said, "Really? I'm not gonna pay for this. The last track is Meaningless Music, and you know I'm on Meaningful Music." And he's like, "Yeah, man, but really, no. I mean, definitely no dirt with you, man. It's,
Yeah, he
it's like
tried
me and you straight homies. It's just like me and Key had some beef, and I wrote this track, you know, and stuck it on my mixtape here.
Yeah,
but,
he tried
you know,
to tell me
he
it
goes,
was off
you
the
can have
show.
it, you can have it." And I was like, all right, and, you know, but I knew I wasn't going to listen to it, you know. I mean, so I
See,
couldn't do that.
yeah,
I couldn't do that to my
he
team.
moved to like Wisconsin or some shit,
Ah.
and like he had hit me up, and I was like, "What are you doing, man?" And he was like, "Man, that shit was all for show, and I was just trying to get record sales up, and blah 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 blah." I was like, "And you were the only one in on that plan?" I was like,
That was the thing. He told me that one night at IHOP. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I think this is funny," and I said, "Dude,
It's not.
it's not," because I said at some point there's going to be a really, really motivated, meaningful music Keyboy fan that's going to be like, "Well, Bello."
Boom.
And
might
then
shoot you.
they're going to get in either in your face or they're going to get into the face of a Velo fan, and then it's just on, and then and in the end, nobody gets cake. That's what happens in the end.
Speaking of cake,
In the
there
end,
is
we got
some here.
problems.
We had some sponsors tonight for Meaningful Music that
Nice.
that have made us some carrot cake.
That's
I
right.
actually
Thank
tried a little
you.
bit of a piece, so we shout out to whoever cooked that. Who
We
was,
have-
who was that?
It was well. I'm not going to talk about it on the air because they
Yeah.
didn't want it. They didn't want to be on the air. I
Okay.
will tell you guys off air, but.
Yeah, what's this green stuff in it?
Hey, I told
I'm
them
feeling really
they said
funny.
they were going to bake a cake.
I'm feeling really funny.
They said they were going to bake a cake. I'm like, well,
This doesn't have that Colorado in it, does it?
it's just got the Colorado.
Oh my gosh.
That's
That's what I was feeling funny. That's why I was,
Let me get the
man.
whole cake.
And some of these pieces of cakes look absolutely wonderful. There's so much icing on it.
Yeah, you haven't even touched one piece. I don't know what you're talking about. You really thought it looked good,
I'm
you'd eat it
drooling
by
over the
now.
image. I'm drooling over the image.
I drooled over it like for 2 seconds, and then I grabbed a piece and ate it. And that's what you got to do around here if it really looks good.
Now you just make me
We're
feel
having
bad.
this conversation. That's awesome.
Hey. No, it's all right. You can have a piece.
Well, we're
whenever
gonna do
you're hungry.
this. We're gonna
What?
take a quick time out here. When we come back, we're gonna let Jay Wheels play us a tune.
All right.
What do you want to play when we get back?
We need to get Key a microphone.
We might, yeah, we'll get Key a microphone. We might get Key Man and DJ Hotmouth on the mic here, and with Master J, and we actually
We'll
just
deliver
dropped.
our message.
Yeah, we dropped a live mixtape last night, so we'll just see what happens when we come back.
Hey,
We don't like to plan; we just like to do it.
We're gonna do that.